with my water sign family. How y'all doing, man? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We're going to take a little look here today and see if the person that you're thinking about is going to reach out. So this is going to be one mini reading for each water sign. One for Cancer, one's for Scorpio, and one for Pisces. I guess if you're not dealing with a situation in which there's no communication and you're wondering about communication, then this wouldn't be for you. For those of you who would like a personal reading, check the description of the video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right, Cancer. Cancer. Let's see how this person feels about talking to you. How do they feel about communicating with you? Do they have anything that they want to say? If so, what? If not, why not? How does this person feel about talking to Cancer? 9 of Pentacles reversed. So some of you, this person, I don't know why they feel this way, but it kind of looks to me like they believe that you were using them. Not saying you were, but I think they're kind of convinced of that in their mind. I don't know, maybe if they make good money or if they have, if there's something else that could be taken advantage of, I don't know. Hang on. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Yeah, this person don't trust you, dude. Now, we got the 10 of Pentacles here. I know this isn't all of you, but there's a really, 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 really loud message yelling at you. Some of you dealt with somebody that makes really good money, and they are convinced that you were just using them for their money. I know that's not all of you. But they just don't trust you. But they are still burdened by whatever it was that happened between the two of you. They are still hurt. They are still heartbroken. They still think about you all the time. So it's like, do they want to talk to you? It's like they do, but they don't. Because while they haven't let go of this, they don't trust you at the same time. They're trying to forget about you. They're trying to completely delete your memory from their mind. It does not look like they have any plans of coming forward anytime soon. Well, let's see if they'll change their mind. It happens. You can wake up with a wild hair up your ass one day and change your mind. Let's see, is this person going to take it upon themselves to reach out to Cancer in November 2024? They're giving you the silent treatment. No, they're giving you the silent treatment, and they are planning and rehearsing what they would say if you reached out. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to start a conversation with you. But boy, they know exactly what they're going to say if you show up in their inbox, or how they're going to handle it, right? They may just like ignore you and keep you at an arm's distance and breadcrumb you just to keep you hooked, maybe, possibly. But they have it all planned out how they would react and how they would handle the situation if you showed up in their inbox. But for now, I think they're walking away from this. Let's see what the advice is. Would it be a good idea for you to reach out to them? Oops. Would it be a good idea for Cancer to reach out to this person? Universe. Once you've done a little bit more healing, You know what that means, right? That is a card of communication in the reverse as the advice. So I'm going to tell you what this is telling me. You all know I like to bend the advice, but I'm not bending this. I'm not telling you Rich Lop's 2 cents, okay? I'm telling you what the cards are saying. This is saying right now, it would not be a good idea to reach out to this person. Why? Because it would eventually end up leading to a reconciliation attempt, but this person's playing games with you. I think there's a third party in the mix here. It would end up turning into a third party situation. So do just a little bit more healing first. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. If you time it out perfectly to where you reach out to this person when you have done just the right amount of healing, that can actually be very beneficial. Because if you do it right at the right time, you'll be able to see this person in this situation through a totally different lens. You'll be seeing them for who they really are. You'll be able to see your all's connection for what it really was. All right? So I would wait just a little bit. If you choose to communicate, by all means, do what you do. But proceed with caution. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio. How's this person feel about talking to Scorpio? Do they have anything that they want to say? How do they feel about communicating with you? 3 of Swords, they're still heartbroken. They still heartbroken. Hang on. Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, it's looking like. Yeah. Now, there's a big hole in this story here. Because it's telling me that, yes, they do want to come forward and talk to you. With the Fool card here. Okay? But they're not. With the Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands reversed. I think they want to be with you. But for some reason, it's like they're only going to be with you if you reach out to them. And so it almost kind of feels like you all are kind of mirroring each other in your own like stubborn ways. Are you dealing with another fixed sign? Some of you maybe. Don't matter, but I do think they want to be with you, but only on their terms. Now, I ain't never met a fixed sign that goes well with. No, it ain't gonna be on your terms. We can either come together as a team or you can fuck off. I ain't doing shit on your terms. You can fuck off, right? I ain't never seen that go well with a fixed sign. But it's kind of what it looks like is going on in their mind. Well, let's see if they're gonna take it upon themselves to reach out and communicate. Are they reaching out? Ooh, I think they will. I think they're probably eventually going. Actually, hang on, let me see. Ooh, when they see what they would consider to be a good opportunity. Yeah, when they see what they would consider to be a good opportunity, I think they're planning to reach out. So what they're waiting for is more than likely a sign of vulnerability, right? They're looking for a sign of vulnerability. So be careful posting your boohoo shit. Be careful with that. Careful with that. Because I do think that this person, well, there's a lot of people out there, honestly. They're like vultures. Vultures up in the trees, looking for weakness, looking for boohoo bullshit, you know? So if this person sees the right opportunity, like if you get broke up with, or if you get cheated on, or if you get into a car accident, or if your granny ends up sick in the hospital, something that puts you in a vulnerable place, guarantee you they show up in your inbox. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Because see, the main reason why they don't want to be the one to come forward, the main reason is because they're worried that you would see that as a weakness and assume power over them. So if you're already at a weak, vulnerable place, then in their mind, you won't really perceive that as a weakness because they're the ones with the power because you're the one in the vulnerable place. Does that make sense? We got to get the advice for this. What is the advice? Advice. What is the best advice? Ooh. I got a lot of wiggle room here, dude. Well, this is saying first and foremost, keep your options open. Don't put your life on hold waiting for this person, and do not turn down another opportunity waiting for this person, first of all. Second of all, if and when this person does finally make an appearance in your inbox or whatever the case may be, do not let your guard down. Do not let your guard down. I would keep this person at a healthy arm's distance for at least a couple of months while you observe them and see what their true intentions are. Because so that psychology says that a person's true colors will bubble up to the surface within a 90-day period. Now, that is assuming that you're around this person every single day. So if you're not around this person every single day, it's much easier for somebody to pull the wool over your eyes. But if this person does show up in your inbox and you do choose to go ahead and keep communication open, keep them at an arm's distance while you watch them for at least 2 months. At least 2 months. And that's being generous. More like 3 months. And then cross that bridge when you get to it. But don't let your guard down. Okay? All right. Pisces. Pisces. What deck do I want to use, man? How about good old trusty dusty modern spellcasters? All right. Does this person want to talk to Pisces? Do they have anything that they want to say? If so, what? If not, why not? Does this person want to talk to Pisces? Boom, 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 boom. King of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands reverse. That's the card of blocked communication. Okay. So this is kind of nuanced. I'm going to have to say no. I don't think they want to. Now, do they still feel really, really tightly karmically tied to you? Yes. But it's telling me they don't really want to talk to you. But they still feel really tightly tied to you. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's you on the surface. I would have to say that, like, at a deep level, at some level, yes, they want to talk to you. At some level. But on the surface, they're choosing not to. This is so hard and so difficult to put words to, you know? Yeah, see? Knight of Swords reversed. There is a huge hole in the story here. A huge one. A huge one. Whatever, let's just move on and see, hey, are they going to change their mind? Are they going to change their mind and show up in your inbox, bruh? Boom. I had a feeling that was going to come through. I think they will. I do think that eventually they will end up cracking, breaking, and showing up in your inbox. You know what it is? Okay, this makes a little bit more sense now. They may be waiting for you to let your guard down. They may be waiting for you to let your guard down. Now, how are they going to know when or if you let your guard down? I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. But at some point, however they determine that you've let your guard down, then I do think they will show up in your inbox. I think so. Okay, well, let's get the advice. What is the advices for Pisces? What's the advice for Pisces? Advice for Pisces. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh. Monitor your vibration and monitor your frequency. You want to make damn sure that your vibration is in a really solid place before you even go near this person. Didn't we already talk about this? I think we already talked about this. I kind of feel like I already gave you this advice. But first things first, this person need to know that boundaries are set. Okay? Now, what does a person do when they want to test your boundaries? They start pushing your buttons. They start seeing how easy it is to get a reaction out of you. If you think this person could easily get a reaction out of you, I would keep them at an arm's distance. Okay? I would. I would make sure that you are at a solid, stable place emotionally and psychologically to where even if this person tried their ass off, they could not get a reaction out of you. Do not let this person trigger you. Okay? And they're going to try. They're going to try like hell to trigger you and piss you off. And the thing about a manipulator is they don't just give up that easy. They don't just give up that easy. A manipulator is going to pick and poke and pick and poke and pick and poke and pick and poke until they get some kind of reaction out of it. And if they don't get a reaction out of you, then they're going to get pissed off and start throwing a fit. They're going to start guilt tripping you, shaming you, calling you names. Now, do you want it to get to that point? That's the question. Do you really want to let it get to that point? So I would just say monitor your vibration, monitor your frequency. And when this person ends up showing up in your inbox, depending on where you are vibrationally, should could determine whether or not you really choose to bring this person all the way back into your life. Now, once they understand that there are solid boundaries that are set and they respect that, then you can let your guard down. Once they understand and respect your boundaries. But not a minute sooner than that, okay? Not a minute sooner than that. All right, this actually, honestly, I know I don't say this very often. I don't say this very often at all. But this could potentially end up resulting in a reconciliation attempt and a successful reconciliation attempt if you play your cards right. And that means you take control of your energy, your frequency, and your vibration. You take control of it, okay? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my water sign family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.